Inside an examination room at Mpanga Secondary School in Fort Portal City, silence fills the air. Pens move quickly across papers. The tension is high. It's the Uganda Certificate of Education exams. Among the 570 candidates sits 18-year-old Joseph Ategeka, his face calm, his eyes focused, his story extraordinary. Joseph was born with a rare congenital hand condition known as Symbrachydactyly, a condition that affects the growth of hands and fingers. His left hand is shorter than normal, while his right arm has only one finger. But today, as he writes his exams like every other student, Joseph's presence in that room is far more powerful than any test score. It is the story of courage, determination, and unbreakable spirit. Born on June 29, 2007 in Mugusu Town Council, Kabarore District, Joseph is the firstborn of 5 children and the only one with a disability. Yet his parents chose not to shelter him or treat him as fragile. Instead, they raised him with love, but also with a belief that he could do anything. At home, Joseph was taught to live fully and independently. He learned to dig, sweep, wash clothes, care for his siblings, and do every chore other children did. And that upbringing became his foundation, shaping him into a confident, disciplined young man who never allows his disability to define his limits. After completing primary school at Mugusu Primary, Joseph joined Mpanga Secondary School, where a new chapter began, one of learning, friendship, and discovery. Unlike what many might expect, his disability didn't isolate him. It made him a source of inspiration.
Disabilities. You should not stay there that you have disability. No, you can go and do some sports. Like for me, I play table tennis and I'm on a school team. You should have that heart of you playing any game at school. Maybe you can go on the school team like me.
Students describe him as humble, cheerful, and hardworking, a friend who motivates others to keep going no matter what life throws at them. In primary school, Joseph was a football player, but in secondary school, he found a new passion, table tennis. He says what attracted him most was the precision and focus the game demands. At first it wasn't easy, but through long hours of practice and discipline, Joseph mastered the game, earning a place on the school's team. His teammate Yunus Kakembo describes him as a great player who gives his all and lifts the team's spirit. Another friend, Aman Mugenyi, calls him the pillar of the table tennis team. Earlier this year, Joseph and his teammates represented Mpanga Secondary School at the National Secondary School Sports Competition, where he brought home the school's only win. In class, Joseph is equally focused. His favorite subjects are mathematics and geography, and he dreams of becoming a businessman one day. During exams, the Uganda National Examinations Body NAB gives him an extra 45 minutes per paper, but Joseph rarely uses that time.
When doing the exam, they add me 45 minutes if we have not finished. But if I have finished, they collect with the information of the students. Yes, because those 3 papers we have done, I have finished with them.
He says he writes first and often finishes before others. He is also given an assistant to help during practical exams, but insists on doing his theory papers alone.
Right, he's not on his own, and also right now he's writing his examination. He is not being assisted by anyone. Much as UNEB had given him 45 minutes extra, he doesn't utilize that time because he has trained himself. I can basically say he has trained himself to cope up with his situation, and he writes so well and as fast as a normal person, and here's the reason why he's finishing in time or even way ahead of other students with normal arms and a normal finger.
Joel Ambrose Ewalu describes Joseph as humble, disciplined, and admired by all. Despite his strength, Joseph admits life isn't without challenges.
He managed to take the school, and then he competed also in the national table tennis competition, which took place in Uganda. That was in first term holiday, where he managed to score a win, the only win the school came back with in table tennis. Just because of his uniqueness, he was again very good during exhibition of the table tennis skills. He was supposed to move to South Africa to represent the school and to represent the nation Uganda at wide. Basically, in table tennis is good. Then we have these other small games within the school. We have Ludo, we have chess, we have draft, we have Scrabble. All those games he participates in.
In new places, people often stare. Resources for learners with disabilities are also limited. But through it all, he chooses hope over pity, perseverance over pain. According to the World Health Organization, between 93 and 150 million children worldwide live with disabilities, and the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals call for inclusive education and equal opportunities by 2030 so that every child, no matter their ability, has a fair chance to succeed. Joseph Ategeka's journey is proof that when courage meets opportunity, even the toughest odds can be defied. From a small town in Kabarore to the national sports stage, he stands as a symbol of hope for children living with disabilities everywhere. Because Joseph's story reminds us all that strength is not measured by what we lack, but by what we overcome. Story compiled by Irene Chidabo for Uganda Radio Network in Fort Portal.